Don't forget to hit like on the video if you are enjoying the content. Leave a comment below on the video if you are so inclined to express your thoughts and opinions, or do me a solid and hit me up with a subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with the content or just want to show your support. And yeah, let's play some fucking Guild Wars. Hey, welcome back everyone, and welcome back to Let's Replay Guild Wars 2. If you've been following along, in our last episode, we did some character customization. We got ourselves up to level 5. My goal here at this point is I just want to get to level 10, and then once I've gotten to level 10, I'm going to do a bit of the story in order to get my Black Lion key for the week, and I'll explain a little bit about that as we start getting into the whole process. Other than that, I've got a mind ahead to the episode afterwards where we're going to start looking at more efficient, targeted methods of XP gain and of leveling. Some lessons that'll probably kind of last us through the rest of the run. And that really is our kind of goal here for the day and for the episode itself. So what I'm going to do here at this point is I'm just going to start by getting my level up reward for hitting level 5, where I got a new profession skill. We like our new profession skill, and we hit accept. And from here, upcoming level rewards, we will get a level, at level 6, we'll get our offhand weapon. That'll be pretty handy for us at that point. Let me speak to the Necromancer thing at this point as I'm leveling and how I'm just going to be kind of setting it up. As I'm leveling characters in Guild Wars 2, I'm always going to favor power damage, so I'm going to be using the axe pretty much primarily through my entire leveling. And I'm going to get a Warhorn as soon as I get my offhand skills, and the reason why is I'm going to get a bit of a movement speed boost from that, so definitely going to be taking a look at that. So that's kind of coming up. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. So for now, I'm just going to hit close, and I'm going to venture out into the world and just kill some dudes here for a little bit. Oh man, I just had the best idea. Let's do some leveling B-roll. Ghosts to catch. If I want to bust them. Let's see what we get here. Come on, count me in. Awesome. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Oh dear.
I've got hundreds of ghosts dying to abuse me.
Well, some of those ghosts want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused by you. What am I supposed to do here?
I've got it.
Wow. I think I may have lost interest already. Squish. Squish. Alright, level 6. Oops. Let's take a look at what I can get for this. This is where I can get my offhand weapon. It's also giving me a staff here, and I will, however, take the focus for the moment. Oh no, my bags are full. Deposit. Okay. Let's look at some of the things I've picked up here. Looks like this axe is a much stronger axe. We'll use that. Go back and get our reward here. Oh, Oh, look at this. We've got some gloves we can use here. We will take these. Drops becoming relevant. Who knew? Okay. Well, looks like I can put these pants on. This will help. Oh, and a mighty country coat. Oh, it's boots. Oh, some better boots. I guess I should really get into the habit of looking through my drops at this point, and I should probably invest in a couple of bags, etc. We'll take a look at what happens here at this point. For the moment, what I'm going to do is just put this focus on. Now, do I have weapon swap yet? I do not. So I will just go ahead and let's salvage everything we can here with our salvage-matic and deposit those materials and move on with our lives in our leveling process. So I think what we're going to see here at this point is that the combat process goes a lot smoother now that we have some equipment on, and we're getting some benefits to our stats with this equipment. So let's take a look at some of the combat here. We'll see that the numbers are much higher than they just were. So that's really important to keep in mind, particularly as we're leveling. It is also the reason why I set this challenge up to allow myself to re-gear every 10 levels. I think it's important as we're leveling to keep in fresh gear. If we are keeping in more or less fresh gear, and by that I mean every 10 levels or so, I think what we'll run into is a situation where we are progressing much smoother. Little event here. I'm going to just tag this and see what happens here. He is Balthazar's champion, is he? Oh, is he too tough for me? Did I just pick up more than I could chew? It sure looks like it. Not doing a whole lot of damage to this guy. Alright, well, here we go. Open world build test at level 6. See how we do against this champion. Wow. This build sucks. Dude, is this a dungeon? Alright, level 7. Let's see what that gets us. Ah, down skill 2. Vista's unlocked. Oh, okay. So a bunch of crap we don't care about, including the armor repair system.
We'll be up to our snouts in ghosts. If you want that, you shouldn't be in charge here. How dare...
Part of the magic of this game is these kind of dynamic events where you are just walking around and there's like an orange circle over something, and the next thing you know, you're off on a little adventure, and you just have to have some other random guy joining along with you. And if you've never played this game before, or a game like it, it's really kind of hard to explain just how different and better the open world experiences in Guild Wars 2 than any other MMO. It really is shocking to go and play a game like Black Desert Online that looks so gorgeous and yet feels so lifeless because it's just a collection of grind spots. But you come here into Guild Wars 2 and everything is all set up in these really interesting ways, and the world comes alive with these events and stories, etc. I think it's really important to highlight that on this video, that the open world and the leveling process in Guild Wars 2 is part of where this game is absolutely the strongest. And if you go ahead at this point and start getting mounts, you're going to miss most of this. You're not going to see it because you're going to be flying or running over it. So highly recommend, your first playthrough on this game. It's not that hard. Don't mount up. Just go through and get yourself to 80 without them.
Hey, any of you ever touched a ghost? Like, really touched one?
Like, really touched one?
I get bachelors. I'm raking and slashing with my claw.
So, just going through my drops here really quickly, and I realized I found a war horn. I'm going to actually put that on instead of the focus here at this point, I believe. Only my required level is 9. What the hell, dude? Why? Oh my god, why? And there we have it, level 9. Let's get out of here. Almost level 10 here, and that won't happen very slow because if you look down here, We're already about 20% of our way into our next level. We do, however, see a hero point up here. I will talk about hero points in an upcoming episode. There is something I usually do with hero points that's probably a little off the beaten path, but we'll get into that later. For now, the ruined letters read, "The ethereal vanguard will challenge all who are worthy. If anyone's worthy to challenge some ghosts, it's me." I don't know where I'm developed this hatred of ghosts, but wow. Alright. Hooray, hero point. And what do we have here? Oh good, some gathering equipment. Fantastic. Weapon swapping in less than half a level. Put these in here. We'll eat all this luck, even though it's not actually doing anything for me. I am luck capped, so we'll keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and just put those in my inventory and sally forth. Let's get another hero point here, see how we do.
Generous. I think I'll find someone who wants... Take this. There, you're stronger. Now get out of my sight.
Okay. What I am going to show you guys at this point is one of the things that we'll learn to avoid after we have done this whole map complete thing a few times. Every map has a heart or two that really sucks. This is one of them right here, this one where we are using rifles to capture minotaurs and drakes. We have the ability to kind of gather some of these and fight them in a little arena here. The whole thing just takes way too long. If you are in Ascalon, I'm going to highly recommend you avoid this heart. This heart is just awful. So what we'll do here is we'll take another waypoint.
Look at my talent grow.
Look at my talent grow. Level 10 and getting tenor. Alright. I'm going to just finish this event here at this point, and then we'll take a look at what we're going to do next. Oh no, look at all the dudes. Oh, I'm getting shit hammered. Oh, it's a sad day to be us. Out-leveled and owned. And there I'm dead. Well, that's a good moment to kind of take off from this little quest. We'll go back to this waypoint here. We'll take a look at the mail we got. I got mail, yay! Alright. +7 to my primary attributes. Weapon swapping unlocked. Personal story unlocked. From Kaith, an injured friend. Valiant, your aid is needed. Well, that's enough for me. Well, let's see what we got to do here. Before we continue, it appears I have equipped an item that does not have stats selected. Double click it to assign stats. So let's pull this up here, take a look at our equipment, and look for something that may not have stats equipped. Now this one's giving us an option of a number of different ones. For here, we're going to either focus on power or precision. I'll probably go with honed here. This is a rough rule to pick whenever you are picking any kind of stat selectable gear or getting a piece of equipment from the game, from your story, etc., that will be used. And really, again, the rule is pick power, precision, and ferocity. So we're going to pick honed here. And we now have all of our items with their stats equipped, and we are ready to go. One of the things to understand is, as I said earlier, the story itself will reappear every 10 levels. Every 10 levels, you'll get a number of different instances. I'm going to do it at this point, not because we're doing a story playthrough here. We absolutely aren't. But doing the story is some quick XP. We'll get a couple of levels just by rolling through the instances. And specifically speaking, also for a level 10 playthrough, once a week we can go in and do a level 10 playthrough of the personal story and get a Black Lion key. Black line keys, if you are unaware, are part of the microtransaction currencies in this game. You get the keys, you get the chests falling in the game. It's your typical loot box, but this is an opportunity to get some of the currency for said loot box for playing the game instead of opening your wallet, which is not bad. So a lot of players are going to farm this event once a week. They'll do a black line key farm. Doing it on the Sylvari, not the best. I'm going to put a link in the description down below to one of my favorite content creators who's created a video on how to farm these things fairly efficiently on a weekly basis. So with that said, let's start our story little journey here. We're going to be clicking through everything and getting through everything as quickly as possible. So let's investigate the hell out of this troll burrow. And really, all I'm wishing right now is that these trolls were like Witcher trolls, because Witcher trolls are way funnier than Guild Wars trolls. Troll salve, a noxious... Who cares? Come on. Non-skippable cutscenes. What the hell? Yeah, he looks angry. I will say one thing. Caledon Forest may have the most underwater content on the map, but it is absolutely a gorgeous map. And one of those things I never get tired of looking at. Alright, speak to Kaith in the Grove. I think we can do that. Let's make our way there. Oh, I guess I'm saving somebody here? Is that what's going on? Shield of the Moon. Oh, that was in my dream. Wow. Alright. Oh, check it out. It's the power ferocity. No, it's the other ferocity. Never mind. Let's choose dignity.
Renvari, he's imprisoned up on the hill. What's this all about?
We'll never know.
That's enough violence for now.
What do you mean, enough violence? Alright, so it kicked me down with some items here. I'm going to take the staff. We got 2 bags of loot. Those are good. We also leveled to level 10. And at level 11, we'll get some hero points, which is good. So we'll accept that for the time being. And that. Let's go out and finish off this personal story.
Follow me. Act oppressed.
Act oppressed. Hello, everyone. I'm a world versus world player.
More troublemakers? Put them in the thorns.
Alright, let's escape the jail now that we have stealthily placed ourselves here. Dude, that mohawk has to go. Oh, it's one of those missions where I have powers that aren't mine. That's awful. Alright, and of course for doing our story steps, we're also going to get some gear. Obviously this coat is a little better, so we'll accept that. And it looks like we have leveled again. We'll take our copper doubloon here as our prize. It's worth a little bit more, but that's really about it. I'm just going to run through here, see what happens. Let's escape. Are we escaping? Come on, we're escaping. Let's go, boys. Why is Renvari invulnerable? That's no good. What a cheap mechanic. I'm going to start a little thread on the forums and I'm going to talk about the difficulty in this game. This game is just not good for casuals. I have a life, you know. Oh, you think you're tough, but you're no big-nosed Ted, I'll tell you that right now.
We make our stand here. Their first ranks are nearly upon us. 2 arms. For the pale tree. For Astoria.
For the Horde. Visit the Oompa Loompa chamber. On my way.
Valiant, she is correct. I wish to speak with her.
Don't care.
I wish for the Valiant to meet my eldest child.
Hey, Black Line Key. There we go. Accept. Let's leave. All right. So we have finished the level 10 personal story. It's left us at level 13 after just doing these story bits. It'll give us a little bit of XP for that. We will choose to collect our level 13 rewards, and we'll call it an episode at that point. So what we did here today, went through, did a little bit of leveling, did our Blackline key farm, got from level 5 to 13 in pretty short order, and what we're going to do next time is we're going to have a little bit of talk about gearing during the leveling process. We're going to talk about some ways of optimizing leveling, and then we're going to get to, I think, level 20 should be our next goal, and we'll probably talk about weapons and stuff like that. Maybe even take a little spooky journey. So with that said, hey, I'm going to thank you guys all very much for hanging with me through this episode. I hope you took something from it. I'm going to remind you to have fun in game and min-max your real life. And I'm glad we took this moment. We'll see you next time.